weekend. Tell me one amazing thing you're going to do this weekend that's going to make you extremely happy. Either you, your family, your crew. So it's going to be a quick live today out. And then I've got back-to-back calls, so really busy. So yeah, just going to drop in. It's not a beautiful background today, but hey ho, sometimes that's the way life is, right? So today, one recommendation as well, if you haven't read the book Atomic Habits or listened to it on audiobook, I definitely recommend it. And I'm going to be touching on a couple of the key principles that I use in there today as well. So quick recommendation there, Atomic Habits, by James Clear, his name is, if you haven't read it or listened to it. So what I'm going to talk about, I don't talk about clients a huge amount because I'm very firmly believing on sort of confidentiality, and what goes on in a session is private. However, I'm just going to share one thing today. So I've got a long-term client who's been with me nearly 3 years now. And he loves his check-ins, loves to make sure that we're moving along nicely. But motivation goes a little bit like this sometimes, doesn't it? You know, sometimes we just can't be arsed, we can't be bothered. We're not feeling it. Do you ever get that feeling? Let me know. Let me know live or replays here as well today, guys, as usual. Press that red button 144 times. Yeah. So this thing to do with motivation. So this long-term client opportunity at the moment, he's in between jobs, but it's all planned. You know, he's actually a contractor, so it's a nice place to be. And what it is, he's got this great opportunity at the moment where he's got a bit of chillax time. You know, a few weeks, maybe a couple of months during the beautiful weather. An amazing opportunity to more or less do what he wants when he wants every day. However, you know, he's come to me during the week and said, you know what, my motivation just isn't there at the moment. I just can't be asked, you know. So first off, we have a reframe. You know, we check in the perspective, what's happening right now, what's going on in his mindset. As I say, what are the opportunities and why he's not flicking the switch, you know. So we checked in with that first. And it's just to give you an idea of how some of my coaches may go. They're not all the same. They're all bespoke, most of them. So dip in motivation. I was like, okay, where's the biggest issue? Okay, so it's on daily stuff because I'm not working at the moment. Can't really be asked to get up in the morning. You know, and then I get up later. Let me know if this resonates, guys, because I can feel it that it's going to resonate with a few people. So I'm not really getting up at the normal time. Everything is thrown out of sync, you know, and I'm not really putting a routine or a structure together. And the first thing is I can't be bothered to get up in the morning, you know. So okay, how's your morning routine then? Is it a morning routine that excites you? Yeah. No, not really. Okay, so let's bash that together. Let's put that together. So you had a morning routine, perfect. It was working, yeah. You've got structure with the work. There's a start time, there's a finish time, there's break times. You know, have everything done by a certain time. But because he's not working currently, his structure's thrown out a little bit. So let's push things forward a couple of hours. Because you don't have to rush in and check in at work at 9 o'clock, I think it is. And let's give you a morning routine that you're really excited about. So we reconfigured that, completely different or very different to what his normal working routine would be like. So put that together, okay. Bit more of a smile on his face now, you know. And then there's a few key principles about linking habits together and how you connect habits, you know. So he came to me with two conundrums, two separate issues, but we joined them together once I showed him how. So the key issues were, so number one was, you know what, I still need to be applying for jobs as well. Like I've got three that looking really good, looking really promising, but I feel a bit nervous, don't come through, I haven't got a plan B. So I need to do this like pulling teeth, applying for jobs. And I'm really not feeling it, and I don't know when to do it during the day. and I'm, you know, just not in the mood to do it at any given time. So it's like, okay. Part two was that he's not exercising and not doing that morning routine properly. So okay, so let's try and link these two things together, and these are key principles in as I say, atomic habits. So it's like, okay, so you've got this one thing that you really don't like doing, but you have to get done, and then you've got this other thing that you've now remembered or realised or reminded yourself, this amazing thing that you do love doing, you know, exercising on a spin bike first thing in the morning, and various other sort of physical activities and mental activities first thing in the morning to get the energy levels up. So he's like, okay, how do we connect these two together? So two choices where you want to link habits. You either want to reward yourself, so get the eat the frog, as we say, and get the tough thing out the way first thing in the morning. So get the one application per day. That's all he was looking for. You know, one job application per day. It's like, okay, so reward yourself immediately after that with your spin class. So set your spin class at, let's say, 9:30. Yeah. But put it in your mindset, in your perspective, that you can't go to the spin class until you've applied for that job, right? And just for the guys who've joined, I've seen quite a few people just join now. Let me know if you're here, guys. Press the red button, live or replay. What I'm talking about is linking habits together. And this particular client who had his challenge, he had two things he wanted to be doing. He wanted to do something that he really loved while he's not working. But then he had the conundrum of having to do this thing that was really not enjoyable for applying for jobs. So it's like, okay, how do we link those two together? So you either reward yourself, you either get the tough job done first. So tell yourself, right, I need to apply for at least one job every day, followed by the thing that I do enjoy, the reward, the exercise, the spinning class, or the hit session that he loves to do. Yeah. Or you look at it the other way. You try a different perspective. Say, you know what, to do the tasks that I don't really enjoy to do, or to do the tasks that I need energy for, how do I get into a mindset and a place where it will make it easier? So the opposite way of doing this is saying, you know what, let's get ourselves up and let's get ourselves energized and ready for the day first. Get them energy levels up, do the spin class, do the other parts of the morning routine that I love to do, and then it makes the more difficult task that bit easier. It's like, now I'm a morning person, you know, and I always, as you'll see, I do this Fitzy show on the back of my hit session quite soon after I've done my hit session, because this is when I'm buzzing. This is when I've had that endorphin hit. You know, I've done my meditation before the hit class, you know, and I'm good to go. I'm good to go by this stage. If I was doing this Fitzy show in the afternoon or the evening, you probably get a very different version of me, because that's when I'm normally chilling out. That's normally when I've, you know, I've put all my energies into the day that's gone before me, you know. So we're all different, I think, is the key message with this, you know, and you've got to find your sweet spots with all this different stuff, and figuring out ways of combining habits, or, you know, rewarding yourself, and or putting the enjoyable habit first, whichever way round it may be. If you need help with this sort of stuff, by all means, click the link here, join our 28-day program. It's still super value investment. Join the crew, get involved, you know, and then we start building up that intensity. Here we go, we've got trains going on and everything this morning. Yeah, come along, join us, and let's go, guys. So do what you love and do it off with passion. And I'm going to, I think I lost you there for a little bit. Have an awesome weekend. Speak soon. Cheers, guys.